I gotta remember how to play this deck. So, basic general strategy of this deck: Sandor the False Siri, Abduction the False Siri after playing a Boohurt, Thin with Magni Divisions, Blightmaker and Blightmaker also thins, Furcart also thins, Menno thins. Menno gets your Abduction early if you don't have it. You can also get a Royal Decree into one of your other thinners, or getting the Sandor early. You want to save Rience for round 3. This deck thins a total of Rience is 1, Sandor 2, Royal Decree 3, Menno 4, Furcart 5, Blightmaker 6, Blightmaker 7, Magni Division 8, 9, and then Abduction is an anti-thin if you echo it. So it thins to 0 or 1, depending on if Abduction thins or not. Very, very heavy-duty thinning deck. We want to try to get most of the thinning done before round 3, because when we don't have when we don't thin enough before round 3, we end up having these brick situations where like Magnivision draws a card and draws the Rico and stuff like that. But yeah, okay. I feel like it's coming back to me a little bit. We have a couple ways to clog. A few ways to clog to set up the Abduction. We've got bottom clog with Toxicologists, top clog with Coded Weapons, another bottom clog with Sandor, and then a random clog with the Sandor deploy. And then you can also just Abduction cards that like your opponent naturally creates into their deck that are not from their starting deck. Things like Temple of Molotole, for example. Blind, Pockets, Syndicate. Okay. Don't want False Siri. Muzzle. We can muzzle Flying Redanian. We could muzzle Fallen Knights. I think we don't want 2 Toxicologists right now. Okay, it's fine. We only have 1 Blightmaker. Fine. Okay, we go first. So our first play is... We only have 1 tactic in hand. Okay, our first play is Magni Division Royal Decree into Sandor. This is a risk. Because I could draw the Sandor, I could draw the False Siri, which would be weird.
None of you are to touch her. Is that clear?
False Siri could get transformed by Horse and Senior in this matchup. If they're playing Horse and Senior, that could be a problem. We might want to like Abduction False Siri and leader her right away so that she doesn't get transformed. If we still think there's a Horse and Senior possibility. You get the Junior right away. We don't really want to muzzle this, right? Let's go Blightmaker.
No good wine will come from
We thin with the Blightmaker before we take another thin with the Magni Division, another draw with the Magni Division, and then so we can't draw into the second Mage Assassin and brick ourselves. And now we hope to draw... I mean, I guess we hope to draw a Fur card. I also hope to draw like an Abduction, but I also already have the Abduction with the Menno. So Sandor's dead, which means we don't have a second Abduction target right now. So what is our second Abduction target going to be? Our first Abduction target is False Siri. Our second Abduction target, we can put something at the bottom of their deck.
Oh, you must really need my help.
See, like, I want to kill that, but Muzzle is better used against Fallen Knights, right? But is this a Fallen Knight deck? This might not even be a Fallen Knight deck. This is probably a Casimir deck. Well, I don't know. Are Casimir Eveline decks Fallen Knight decks? They can be, right? You have seen this card in Fallen Knights? You guys think we should muzzle this? It's a pretty good engine. I'm gonna regret this if it... Maybe what we could have done is we could have locked it instead and not muzzled it, since we're on blue coin and muzzle's like more of a big card. I think I probably should have done that. Because I can't even lock Fallen Knights, right? Yeah. Should have used the lock. Why did I do that?
Give what we demand, and will not harm a hair
So
on
much
your wench's head.
regret. So much regret. Ayya. Okay, he's kind of getting ready to pass with his line of play.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
I think we're gonna hold this, but like I really did not need to play the muzzle. I could have played like a toxicologist in this round instead. Although I don't know if I want to give him like a junior at the bottom. Maybe I do. Like how did they even get the junior at the bottom? I guess he could
Without
shuffle.
the proper fuel.
Early stream, hey X Machine. Okay, I guess I give him a junior, and then like if he goes early bank, that's fine. The bank can't find the junior; it'll shuffle the junior, and then I'll just abduction the junior, right? And I don't need devotion to play the junior. I can play the junior on this thing, or I can play the junior on like a cleaver or something. You can't tutor the junior, right? Yeah. Only bank is gonna be the only tutor. Mercenary contract can't get it.
What the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
With 10 cards left in our deck. We used the heat wave already, so like we're not gonna be able to heat wave like Acherontia or Casimir. Casimir, I guess we're gonna want to answer Casimir with Leo. Still need some other. I really should have saved that muzzle. Like I'm not using this collar. I need a lot of control in this matchup. I didn't use the collar. That was really silly of me. That's a huge mistake that might cost us the game. I don't really need this toxicologist anymore, right? What's going to be our proactive play? We could proactive play Menno into Abduction into Falsiri, assuming that he doesn't draw the Falsiri and keep the Falsiri. Oh, we drew the Abduction, which means we can't open with that play anymore. Aye. Aye. Do I mulligan the Abduction here so that I can do that play? And then just mulligan the Rico later? Because we're probably not playing Rience this round. Oh, wait. Oh, crap, I took my mulligan too early. That's my false Siri. That card is my false Siri in his hand. Shoot. Damn. So what the heck do we do now? Our only proactive play is Lydia, if we want to push. And I kind of feel like we do want to push. But I also want to save a Lydia for stealing his Sesame if he plays Sesame. So I can only abduction the junior right now? If I pass here, he can't play the false Siri, right? Because it's negative points for him.
It could very well be the deal.
Okay, well we can take that later with this Lydia. I mean, he could go down a card to get rid of the false Siri. Now we only get one abduction, which means we thin to 0. We're thinning to 0. It's gonna be actually pretty awkward. I have to like dodge drawing both of these, and I have to not draw this, and I have to get rid of the Rico as well. Okay. So now I have to get rid of one of these. He's not gonna keep this in his hand, is he? False Siri's still in his hand right now. I need a mulligan a tactic, which I think is going to be abduction. He kept it. He still kept it. No, it's not that good of a choice because I can get his junior. I can get his junior with the abduction anyways, and I also have other things to set up. Like he's got a brick in his hand, but I've got a brick in my hand too. That sucks, right? Either of these cards would have been really good. Do we take his Sesame now? Not very good points for us. Maybe we can wait to see what happens. We could play Nilfgaardian Knight first. I don't think our Leo is going to be a problem.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Yeah, this is why I was saying earlier, like, we need to get this to... We need to get this... We need to thin our stuff before round 3. Because this will cause a brick, and when we don't draw this, and we don't draw this, and we don't thin these two. And so then the Rience is going to be worse as well. Both players have the same card back, but they're able to differentiate between you and your opponent's cards. No. Got to spend all of his coins. I wonder if I should have saved this second code of weapons for another... What's his face? Fallen Knight. Because it banishes, right? But he would get to maybe play Bank into that Fallen Knight.
Better than paying taxes.
How about we go with Tunnel Drill? What if we go with Tunnel Drill here? Abduction into Tunnel Drill. Instead of Junior? Let's do this first, I think.
Oh, God.
I think this first makes sense. Because we're going to thin cards from his deck with this. And he's going to thin cards.
Oh, you've done it now.
He took another brawler. Okay. Okay, so now we go Junior, right?
A clever maneuver.
Slow, ain't ya?
I don't care about the Damnation setup, because he has no Firesworn unit in his graveyard. Or the Hemmelfart. These are at 4. Gotta watch out for Oxenfurt Guard. He's probably playing Oxenfurt Guard. The Junior can kill the Oxenfurt Guard, though. Okay, there's the Hemmelfart. It's not doing it. It's not really doing anything.
Have you made your offering?
He's still got a bank that's gonna thin something. And then I think that's basically it. I'm wondering if I should kill this with the Mage Assassin. Because I don't think this is actually gonna take that much more damage. Maybe 1 more damage, right?
No stench more foul than fresh, well charred.
I have 3s and 4s right now. This Mage Assassin might actually have been more valuable than the Blightmaker. We lose 7 points, but we get to target the thing and kill the thing that we want to kill. Sesames are at 3. We do have a spender, so we could consider taking something like a smuggle as 6 points. Oh, he dead. Oh, he dead. That's a desperation move if I've ever seen one.
Let's you and me have some fun.
Goodbye, Acherontia. And he probably can't answer this either unless there's like a Philippa. We're down 5 points though. He discarded the False Theory now, okay. We can set something to a 2. We're at 3. This gives us 5 coins. 5 coins is worth like 3 points. So this gives us 3 more points than this, but this denies him 4 coins. He should be able to get those 4 coins. So I think we do this.
I will not have you gaze at me so.
I think we take one of these. I'm gonna spend that. And then just wait. I have leaders and Booherts to set up the Leo if we need to. And I have Junior to kill an Oxford Guard if we need
I'm
to.
a dwarf for business. You're lucky to keep your heat.
What is his last card? What do you guys think his last card is?
I don't work for free.
Not removal, right? It's Oxenford Guard? Yeah, I think it's Oxenford Guard. Probably. See? So we would have gotten 7 more points. We would be at 50. We would win by 12. How much would an Oxenford Guard be? Or does he just not have any spenders? He couldn't activate his Sesames. It seemed like he couldn't activate his Sesames, so maybe we, like in hindsight, we probably could have taken the smuggle and also won. Nice, GG. That was good. That was really good. I don't think it was right for him to keep the Falsiri when there were other good targets that we could set up with the Abduction, right? With the Junior being on the bottom of his deck, and the Tunnel Drill ended up being a pretty good option as well. Hey, Silex. Muzzle wasn't a factor, thank God. Yeah, because he didn't draw the second Fallen Knight. If he drew the second Fallen Knight, it would be a little bit more annoying, but I don't know if that would be that big of a deal. We could have still Leo'd the Fallen Knight late. Leo'd the Fallen Knight late, or maybe saved one of the what do we call it? Coded weapons for the Fallen Knight to banish it, so that he can't get it back with Hemelfart, and he would have to get it back with like Bank or something, which I don't even think he ended up playing. Okay, nice. 1-0. Oh, my nemesis. Free win, please. Okay, we need redemption from yesterday. This frickin' deck. Alright, we muzzle Immortals. What do we do about 8 power Dandelion? God damn. There's like endless threats. 8 power Dandelion with a shield, Keldar, Siri Nova, Immortals, Windhelm. Lemons is kind of a threat too. And then double Griffin Witcher.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
And the lock doesn't really do anything, right? Because it's going to just bring out the Purify. Hey, Exile. We have one answer.
Climbing's the easy bit. Getting down's another matter.
One answer. 2 answers. Kind of like 3, 4 answers. But not really. 5 answers, 6 answers. About like 6 answers. 6-ish answers in this deck. I don't think I want to answer that. I think that's not worth it. I think we're going to put... How does he answer False Siri? Self-locks with Doragary. I think is his best way to answer. Alright, we're going to do this.
The Empire will be victorious.
None of you are to touch her. Is that clear?
Is there a way for me to clog something on the same turn that I play this so it goes to 7? I lose so many points from this dying to a 6. I can take this spear for later, right? Yo, brick. Okay, so they're playing like a non. I would say I would call this a non-standard version. I don't see that many add-ups these days. There's gonna be Leo targets later. We don't need to worry about that. think we can do this.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
Pay to replay an old game? Yeah, what the, like, these freaking business practices are out of control now.
As you wish.
Hmm. Hmm. What do I do? Oh, actually putting a toxicologist on this would have been really good. What do we have in his deck? False Siri, right? But I don't want to use all of that. Okay, let's do this.
Perhaps it would be best if we went out for a bit of air.
I don't know.
Pay no heed to my faith.
That was actually dumb as hell. Why did I do that? Oh, why did I do that? That was dumb as hell too. I should have just killed this.
For honor. And for coin.
The 2 hours of sleep is showing. Would be really nice to have a coded weapons right now, because this is the card that I want a coded weapons the most. I don't want to play this abduction into false Siri, because she's gonna get locked. I think we probably pass here. Needs 14. Needs 14. Wait. There's no second Redinian Secret Service. That's pretty huge. Okay. Any bricks? We don't really have any bricks. This fur cart might be awkward later, but I think we hold this hand.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So is this our heat wave? We heat wave this, muzzle immortals, Leo the Siri Nova, coded weapons the second Griffin Witcher, and then, I mean, what do we do about Keldar though? That is the problem. What the heck do we do about Keldar? Muzzle it? I can't muzzle that. It's 8 power and with a shield. It would be pretty hard to muzzle that.
My pain serves a
He's
purpose.
playing this back row? When he could banish my own Boohurt? Wait, what? He doesn't want me to... He's scared of me remedying his sorceress. Or muzzle the Keldar. Then what do we do about immortals? If you want to muzzle the Keldar. He's getting rid of all his remedy targets. Good thing we're not playing remedy.
Tell me what you
Oh, here we go.
Be specific.
Why don't train on the cone?
Okay, so I think we muzzled this. Right, I think we just muzzle this. We also have 2 abductions. And right now we only have 1 abduction target? I think? Yeah, we only have 1 abduction target, which is the false Siri. But we definitely take this muzzle. It gets us ahead. We can Leo the false. We can Leo the Siri Nova, and then there's Immortals. Immortals, Damn Sorceress is still a threat. I think we could try to kill Immortals with Rience. Is what we can try to do.
Enough.
Kill Immortals with Rience.
I'll do as you ask. This time.
Could have also considered ignoring that. Would have been a nice time to have Lydia into like boiling oil. Purify, kill this, purify the false Siri. Oh. Okay. I think we could Toxicologist here. I don't think we need to Coded Weapons this right away. It's Honest Stranger. Because that gives us, like, if he keeps pushing in this round, we might think about, well, there's a Royal Decree that he hasn't played.
Egg duty again? Oh god.
I think we do it this way. And then I could even consider playing, like, Abduction into the Ana. And save the Abduction into the false Siri for later. He's not passing. So we'll get a chance to play this Abduction if we want, or we could play Coded Weapons. Okay. Okay. Oh, the synergy. He probably passes here. I'm gonna miss 1 card because I didn't thin with this fur card. This abduction's gonna clog me. I'm gonna miss 1 card. I hope it's not the Rience. I really freaking hope it's not the Rience. Surely it wouldn't be. Oh, Lord. So what's the threat left? The threat left is Immortals, Damned Sorceress, Golden Necker, another Griffin Witcher, a Sangreal. Oh my god, dude. Come on! Oh, thank god. Okay, but what do we do here? I have to draw a card and I have 1 in 3 chance of getting the Rico. Okay, maybe we just wait, if we play Abduction. No, I only have False Siri to play Abduction. I can't. I need to play this card. Okay, we just have to play this card. We just have to play this card and pray. Fuck!
The good of the Empire.
Oh my god. But, I mean, Wolfbane is gone. We can still win. We can just still win here. We're at 33 points. We played 1 card, we're 34 points. Okay, will he play a 4? Maybe he'll open Damn Sorceress. That'll be a 4. I don't think anything else is a 4 at this point.
Find it a virus, a plague.
We can play this from Berenger when he plays a 12-point Berenger. We could also consider just like... No, I guess we don't play the Rience yet. This Rience is gonna set something to 1. Also nice. Children are watching? Sorry. Oh. Would he take a 4 with this? I don't know.
get princesses and we get what? Bloody Striegers!
So he could. No, he doesn't have a Sangreal anymore. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You want to play the Rience now, or you want to play? I guess we can play Coded Weapons now. If we play Coded Weapons now, he can't play Berengar next turn. There's no Berengar next turn because he doesn't have a Witcher on the board. And that means we can play Rience next turn without having to like rush the Rico. And his last card is going to be Berengar, and he won't be able to answer the Rience, and we can set something to 1. And we're up a lot. It'll be fine.
The wonders of
I've got
projectiles
some
and
buffs.
ranged weaponry.
When I finish
I think
with
we're
them,
good.
there'll be nothing left to bury.
I think we're good, even if we don't have this. Nice. We took down our Nemesis deck. Despite having the bad draws
no.
at the end of the game,
Sacrifice it.
we took down our Nemesis deck.
Information.
Woo!
It's all that matters these days.
We win by like 25. How did we win by 25? So, I will say though, I think we were playing against a suboptimal version of Golden Necker Witchers. I've played this version before. Maybe this guy even got this list from me. With like Ana and I think it was a Miamon originally deck with like Ring of Favor. This guy didn't have Ring of Favor, but everything else was like pretty similar to that Miamon deck. With Ring of Favor, Ana Stranger. He played it in the tournament. I don't remember how well this deck did in the tournament, but I tried playing it on ladder afterwards, and the Ana felt like kind of meh. And the Griffin Witcher Adepts also felt kind of meh because Selective Mutation is not a good card. Griffin Witcher Adept is only okay if you have it with Selective Mutation. It's only okay if Keldar sticks. It's like a win more type of card. A little bit. Right now. It's less win more if you play Target Practice, but because Musicians of Blaviken doesn't allow you to play Target Practice. Yeah, he never drew Immortals. Always found it funny how badass they made Rience look in Gwent, considering what a bumbling loser he is in the books. Oh yeah. Rience's card art in Gwent is really one of the best. One of my favorites. Along with Villain Trettenmirth and Triss Meteor Shower. Or not Meteor Shower, Triss Telekinesis. Who is what? What's your question, Al-Zubaidi? Isn't it obvious? Is it not? Isn't it just Yennefer? It is because Yennefer defeats him while he's trying to abduct Dandelion. Right? Uh-huh. That was like the very first scene of the book, right? The very first chapter of the book, or very early on in the chapter of The Blood of Elves, I think. He was like trying to torture Dandelion or confronting him in a isolated place in a festival, and then Yen showed up. Okay, we've got warriors, it looks like. Patricidal Fury warriors. Don't want Rience for now. And this hand is good because it doesn't have any bricks. I don't think I need to like... I need to rush for something. I don't have the abduction. And I don't have these. It's got 2 bricks. I think we hold. I'm going second here, so we can try to win on even.
Only one will walk away from this.
We're gonna go Sandor first. Because... because he can't really do 6 damage yet. Except with Stunning Blow. Or double... Or maybe like discard Brockvar Warrior into War of Clans. Before playing a second Warlord, this will grow. He's gonna, if he Blood Eagles, if he clicks this Mask of Ouroboros. Actually, if he clicks this Mask of Ouroboros to discard the Warrior, this is gonna go to 7. I've never watched past season 1 of the Witcher show. Does Rience show up in that? He does show up, but after season 1. Oh yeah, he's gonna do double leader. I'm gonna do double leader gutting slash. That's a pretty good outcome for us, I think. Should be fine. We're gonna try to play both Blightmakers before we draw any cards off the top of our deck. That Savage Bear was a target for Sove, so he's playing Sove, and he's gonna be playing a 6-point Hofru as the other beast. And he pretty much only has, I think he probably only has one beast target for Sove at this point.
The stench of fear.
And
I knows it well.
after those double leaders, we're probably still winning on even.
I bring death. Quite literally.
Zap. Oh yeah. Sometimes when you're lucky, you just go on a streak.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Looking good. We're looking real good. Nano-coated weapons. I don't really want to do that right now. But I think the next play here, if he doesn't pass, is probably Fur Cart into another Boohurt. And we want to have like a Tall Punish for his tier card, and then another card to kill tier.
They will dance to our beat, sing to our tune.
Is this good? Not really. I don't want to put this at the bottom of his deck because it'll give him a Blood Eagle target for another Warlord. I don't want to put... I can't put this as a token, right? I don't want to put this either because I can't abduct this. Right now, no good targets for the Toxicologist. We have a Royal Decree that could be a couple of different things. No good target for the Coated Weapons either. We don't really want to do the Abduction right now. It's a little bit of an overkill, I feel like, to go Abduction Falsiri in this round when we're already winning on even. I think one thing we could consider doing is we could consider, like, Nilf Knight onto the 12 and then just Leo this to seal the round. Or even Heatwave this. Heatwave might even be better. Oh my god! Talk about the desperation! Holy! That is a desperation move if I've ever seen one. Okay, do we... I need 12 points to get ahead. Nilf Knight does not get us ahead. So either Heatwave or Leo would get us ahead. I'm starting to think we maybe just play the Leo? Like, Leo's more points than Heatwave, but... with this gone, the Leo might be bricked later. If we don't catch the Patricidal Fury, let's say if somehow he gets last say, or if he uses this to win down 2, then the Leo might actually be bricked later, right? Because Sove, we can't Leo Sove. We could maybe Leo Bran if he brands, if he grows his Bran and plays Bran. But I don't want to be in a situation where I'm maybe getting stuck with the Leo. I think this is just a little bit more flexible. It gives me a little bit more tempo room to play something slow, like Toxicologist or Nilf Knight.
Worry not. We'll tend to your ankle biters too.
Well, I guess we play Nilf Knight here. We could play Primal Savagery for 8. We could Royal Decree Lydia of Primal Savagery for 13 points. That's an option. But I'd probably prefer to Royal Decree one of these because these thin. We're gonna do this first.
Praise be to the great sun!
Like, how is he gonna even get his... Just played a 4-point War of Clans. How's he even gonna get his Sove at this point? He has no Bloodthirst. He needs to Sove a 6. And Bloodthirst 6. Well, I guess we can't... If he just floats the Sove, what do we do? I guess we can't really, like, do anything. If he just floats the Sove, our only option is to, like... I guess we could, like, maybe Toussaint Hospitality it up? Okay, yeah, we have Leader. I think we play this as a 4 right now. Or do you think that's a bad move? Maybe we should just Heatwave. Heatwave's really not getting that much better. Problem is, like, we know that he doesn't have good cards to play anymore. I should have played this and kept the Heatwave. Okay, he's going full Leader. Yeah, I think this was a mistake to play the Heatwave. I should have played Toxicologist. And then I could have Heatwave this. We know he's desperate. Oh, he's so desperate. I could go for the Abduction now, honestly. We need 9 to get ahead, right? So we could go for Abduction. It'll win us the round on even. Into the False Siri. And we don't even have to use our Leader. Or I could just go Royal Decree into Lydia. Royal Decree into Lydia to take an... We'll be playing for 13 points. 13 points, we'd be up 5. And then we'd be up another 5. Be up only 10? Kind of risky.
Tis merely an illusion, though granted, strong and skillfully imposed.
Let's try this. Oh my.
Me? A Wiggling?
Oh my.
I dare you.
Oh, stepped in Kiki more puke again.
Wow, this guy was so desperate to not lose on even, he just threw away his entire deck. All Leader charges, Herald for nothing, War of Clans for nothing. No Sove activator now. Yeah. He goofed. He done goofed. I think we just put him out of his misery.
The Empire will be victorious.
We just put him out of his misery
The
now.
good of the Empire, that is what matters.
He kill a 7? Cutting blow? Champion's chart already gone? I think we just do this. We get extra points from the Toussaint Hospitality before the False Series comes over anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's just over. Dude, this opening into a round 2 or round 3 is so strong. It's 1 card plus a Leader, and I have 34 points plus 1 point per turn. I'm telling you guys, like, this is the best use of Sandor and Abduction. It's just Sandor into False Series into Abduction. It's so good. 25-37 already. Smells like a 2-0 indeed. Dude, wait, what was What was his MMR? I was 2530. That was... Is it this guy? Sweller? No. Apparently not. Was it Tufong? No, no. Anna? What do you... Bod check? I think it was this guy. Anna. Virayuki. 227 games. Favorite card tier checks out. So he was 25. He was a 25-21. Or 25-22. He's like on peak, basically. Plays a lot of Warriors. 227 games. Or plays a lot of SK. Yeah, because I didn't feel like I don't think that was like a 3 or 4 or 5 MMR game. It was like a 7. It's like a real 7-8 MMR game that we won. So his MMR was pretty close to ours, but that desperation in round 1 was like crazy. Probably one of the most desperate round 1 games I've ever seen. There's a K drama called 25-21. Do you guys think Warriors needs a buff as an archetype? And it's kind of a little biased asking that question after that game, but I'm just wondering what your guys' thought process on it is. No, does not need a buff. No, 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 no. Everyone says no. Teams Warriors only have removal, no points. I disagree with that. Zero fate. They actually have a lot of points. They're one of those, like, they're one of the control archetypes that actually have a lot of points on their own. With Patricidal Fury, with Tyr, with So, with like the War of Clans resing the 8-9 power invaders. Off the books. We are going first. Oh no, we drew into the false series. I have nothing proactive. Damn it. I want to Sandor this false series. We actually have like nothing proactive. We could go Royal Decree is our proactive play. At this point, Royal Decree is our proactive play. We could go Royal Decree into Nilf Knight. It's pretty meh. But like, especially using the Royal Decree like this and not on the Sandor is very meh. We may end up really regretting this. Because I might just not get the Sandor now. If I don't get the Sandor in round 2, I have to Sandor False Seer in round 3.
I will see it done. For you.
I'm just going to play this as carryover. I don't have another proactive play anyways. Why didn't we Sandor there? Because the False Seer is in our hand and not in our deck. And I really want to Sandor the False Seer. Because if I play False Seer from hand, she's going to go to 4. And then Leader will go to 7, and she's going to get transformed by Horson Senior. Although, off the books, does Off the Books play Horson Senior? I don't know. Maybe we should have Sandored anyways and just, like, tried to bet on the fact that they don't play Horson Senior. Even though he's a tribute card, right? What's in the deck? I think we go Menno here. Or maybe we could go Toxicologist. I'd rather play the Boo Hurt now.
Nothing will stop us.
I want to thin, right? I want to focus on thinning. Toxicologist, it doesn't really make a difference whether I play it now or later. So this is going to be some Acherontia off the books deck. With maybe Casimir, maybe not. It's going to be playing Acherontia, Exora, Novigrad, Jacques, Junior, Mariels. Yeah, actually, they don't play Senior. They don't play Senior, so I think we can probably just play the False Siri from hand.
Egg duty again? Oh, God.
I don't care if he wants to keep putting everything on the same unit. We do have the Leo in hand. We want a Heatwave Novigrad. Oh, stop it. Stop this silliness. So dumb. So dumb, man. I'm still saving this lock. I don't really mind using Leo to win this round, right?
It's commodity in town, I swear it.
My God. Maybe I should have just used this lock right away when this thing was 10 power. Dude, bro, please.
Careful. I heard the Apheri read minds.
I have 8 coins? Oh. I'm not gonna play any more coins, right? Alright, whatever. I just want to end the round. He's gonna get out, right? He's got his fucking triple Sesame carryover. I think it's very low, Korja. This guy has, even after getting graveyard hated, he still has 12 coins of carryover, which would translate to about 18 points with an Oxen for a guard. Absolutely disgusting. Do I want an abduction right now? I don't have another abduction target, so maybe we mulligan the abduction for now. Then we have everything thin. No! Okay, wait, it's fine. It's fine. I only have one. I have another one in the deck. Because I need to push. I need to push. I mulligan the Leo. Hopefully I don't end up regretting it. Because I wanted to try to give myself a chance to draw the second Blightmaker, to draw the Sandor. This deck plays Candle as well.
Blabbing already. I was just getting started.
Oh my lord.
bad sides. 'Tis better to be on the winning one.
This is bad. We're probably losing our card. We drew a very low tempo card.
Think it's a fetish of sorts.
Okay. We muzzle this? Do we muzzle this? Or do we just go false Siri now? There's also Exora that I want to muzzle. But, like, later, if he plays the candle, then the muzzle's going to be pretty bad. Right, if he gets the candle on the board in round 3, like, it doesn't look like he has candle in this round, but if he gets it in round 3 and then puts it on the board, he can use it to protect against muzzle, we could be in trouble.
Abandon your false gods!
Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We play this now.
We all make sacrifices. The Empire, our cause.
How does this off-the-books devotion deck deal 4 damage to his own false Siri and kill her? Shady vendors are gone, so no crates from that. Mariel's damages enemy units only. Bloody Good Fun damages enemy units only. I think we don't need to lead her because I don't want to play into Mariel's. He's got a Mariel's. And if I lead her this, well, if I lead her this, I guess it doesn't play that hard into Mariel's.
Remove his cowl, then his ears!
I might have to leader it because I don't want to play my last card. Okay, we're up 34. If I don't play my last card and I pass, then this won't have time to come back. 16 isn't much more than 13. Well, this was a 12. So we lose 4 points to Mariel's by having to use the leader. And here comes all the Sesames. There's gonna be 18 points here plus another fucking 16 here. He did not need to play this. This was a waste by him. This is gonna be completely overkill. Like he could have saved the Acherontia and used some of the Sesames. I think. We'll see. Well, we have Gwent tournaments in the future. Community tournaments, yes. But official tournaments by CDPR, most likely not. It got him the thing that I put on top of his deck. He still has 2 Sesames. So, I mean, the big threat here is just more spending. The big threat here is like second Oxenford Guard. There's no Cleaver in off the books. Cleaver has to play line pockets. Sandor. This mulligan here is very scary. Rico would be really bad, and Magni Division would also be very bad. Both of these two would be good. It's like a 50-50 bad versus good. Toxicologist. I think we just keep this hand. But I don't know if we actually win. He's got a lot of coins still.
I must act, no matter the price.
Oh, he threw. Okay. Okay, I've got 4 units in the deck, guys.
Time for a rematch.
Thank God.
Lady Yennefer.
3rd out of 4 units. Thank God, man. Okay, but I have 4 cards in my deck. I could get...
The simplest methods yield the best
God damn it, dude. Ah.
Oh, stepped in kicking more puke again.
I think we do this first rather than this, because if I played this first, this is gonna kill this. I think we're losing, chat. I think we're losing.
On the count of 3, we go
Fucking sesames are stupid as... Sesames are so dumb.
Father is here for you. Slow, ain't ya?
He made... He just spent all round 1 red coin just making 4 sesames. Just doing nothing and making 4 sesames. And his sesames, like... I don't even think the Acherontia was a good play in round 2. He could have had an Acherontia. Most likely he could have an Acherontia in this round 2. I don't know. Maybe we should have just used the... Should we have just used, like... If we either use the lock or use the Leo, probably the lock early. Use the lock early in round 2. Prevent him from having this reach with the infinite spender on the street urchins. And then maybe he would have to, like, think twice about us potentially tempo passing when he's playing all these shady vendors. Send it, thank you for the raid.
Slow, ain't ya?
We have a bricked KOB in hand. Even if it was bricked KOB in hand, we would still lose, right? We have 3 points on our board. Blood Money. Sometimes blue coin versus Vice is just like feels completely unreal.
Evil's not going anywhere.
Okay. I can't tell right away if this is Golden Necker or not. Give it a bricked KOB in round 2. Oh, as his last card? Maybe? I don't know. I wasn't paying that close attention. I'm thinking, should we maybe Royal Decree Leo? Do we want to do that, or do we want to just go with the Sandor play?
I'll do as you
You wanted
ask
coded weapons.
this time.
Maybe that was fine. Coded weapons.
Defeat them with hunger.
Or maybe what I should have done, actually... I think we made a mistake there. We should have opened Magni Division into Boohurt. Magni Division into Boohurt doesn't really give him much bounty value. And then we would have gotten 3 extra points from the Leo. What the heck does bounty look like nowadays? Blood money. This is annoying. Yeah, I gave myself no plays. He got to be the reactive guy now.
I will not have you gaze at me so.
Ugh. These are all 0 points.
Better luck next time, pal.
The job's a job.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can get those points back. We can play Magni Division into Coded Weapons here. He's gonna spend more, yeah. Spending like all of his coins. because he's worried about not having spenders later. Best boy means no junior. Does that mean this is Golden Necker? This seems like it's more likely to be a Golden Necker deck, right? I don't really ever see Best Boy in non-Golden Necker. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Blood Money. I think it's possible. I don't think it's impossible, but yeah. Okay, this is Golden Necker. 16 to get ahead. He just drew his thing that I put on top of his deck. His Executioner. So I can't play the Abduction. Uh-oh.
I'll drain you of blood like a hog, then pick your bones clean.
I need to be careful here. I don't have a lot of reach. Like, I need 9 points here. I can get it with Abduction now, I guess. Thank God. Before that last turn, I could not get it with Abduction.
Your death will be a warning to others.
Oh. Because there was nothing to Abduction, and these are not 9 points. This was 8. Okay, so Golden Necker Bounty, can they answer False Siri? Shady Vendor? Can Shady Vendor even roll for it? So we're gonna mulligan this. Poison it twice with we haven't seen any poison cards from them yet. So there's gonna be a Freak Show, there's gonna be another Executioner, there's gonna be a Caleb.
Special fire for you, Shupe Ale.
You guys want to muzzle this? Assassin was poison? Oh yeah, that's true. Assassin was poison. Do you guys want to muzzle this? This is a very high target, high value target. Oh, Rico was on top. What else can I do? I could have played Abduction. For a card into Abduction, into False Siri, into Boohurt. But that leaves it alive. It's not good. Now I have 2 cards I can't play. It's also not good. I probably want to play the Abduction in this round. They're gonna still have... Do they play Graydon in Golden Necker? And I need to find myself a list. They play Candle. Play Candle. Means they play Moral, Ignatius, Golden Necker, Salamander Hideout, Candle, Freak Show, Roland Gellert. Like, we gotta still keep pushing. Still have to keep pushing. Oh, he mulliganed the... He mulliganed his executioner. Why? Why did he mulligan his
Good of the
executioner?
Empire. That is what matters.
I think I don't use this leader here. If I used the leader, I would have had a 10-point leader though. 9 to 10-point leader though. I regret. Okay. If I pass here, I'm at 28. He needs 15 to get ahead. A Fist Tech doesn't do it. It would need to be a Fist Tech Trafficker. I think we should pass. Another Abomination? Do they play 2? I don't think they... I usually don't see 2. Another Abomination would definitely do it. He has the coins. Maybe a Fist Tech plus a leader? No, that's not enough. Fist Tech plus a leader is one... it's a tie. He banks to try to find something. Hey, that's a nice bank. We forced him to bank in round 2 with 10 cards in his deck, and then now he's gonna miss stuff. Maybe miss Kecker. But it's still a 6-card round 3. It's still kind of long. And he also has Nova carryover. We have not much left. We have Rience left. We have Heatwave left. Okay. Alright, he goes 2 cards down. We have double last save Rience. Ooh, double last save Rience. Nice. Double last save Rience lets us kill the Ignatius with Rience, and then also reset a second unit with Rience. What is he doing? He probably just didn't have anything in his deck that did 14 reach or whatever he needed. 15, I think it was.
Product needs to hit the streets at dawn. That clear?
Okay, I just need to, like, not brick. I need to not brick. I need to, like, make sure I can find the Rico with the Rience. Except I still have so many cards I haven't thinned. Oh no. Okay. I have... Oh. Dude, I have too many bricks. This is a brick, this is a brick. And I need to draw these 2 cards exactly. No, these 3 cards exactly. Dodge these 2. Okay. 50-50 to brick here. Oh, we bricked. Shit. And there's also a non-guaranteed chance of this.
Catch me if you can.
Well, that's a lot of coins. That is a lot of coins. We want to give him another Nova. It's at the bottom of his deck. I think we just want to, like...
Oh, something keeps more
We just want to
peeling.
do this early, right? So that his Nova dies when he Keckers and stuff. This is going to be our last play? What's going to be our second to last play? The Nilf Knight?
Makes for the best buyers.
I think it kind of makes sense. The Nilf Knight. There could be a Kalkstein in this deck, right?
Beats the front lines, I suppose.
You know if nice to buff whatever we're rinsing. Rinsing, yes, yes. Okay. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Wait, he didn't get an artifact. He didn't get an artifact. Okay. Right. I think we boo hurt now. And I think we boo hurt the executioner. Dude, what if I miss this Rience, though? I guess if I miss the Rience, I can maybe Blight Maker to kill one of these. Is it worth it to play the Menno? Like, right now, I have no power on the board. Tunnel Drill click plus Leader equals no power on the board. And then he has 5 coins left, and he uses this once. I think I should still play it.
The Empire will be victorious.
I don't really think there's something that bad about playing this. Okay.
We are heroes, Mama. Are we not?
He actually should have... He should have Conjurer's Candled the Ignatius, right?
Name's Rience. Remember that.
If he knew the deck, if he knew that we're playing Rience, are we winning or losing? I think we're winning. Rience! Rience carried so hard. We killed a 13 and then we changed, what was this? We changed a 15 to a 4, so it's like 24 plus the Rience being 7 points. 31 point Rience. This Rience was worth 31 points. Single-handedly carried us with that double last say. He threw this even without knowing your deck? What do you mean? In which way? We needed them to brick G an artifact and get double last say to win by 6. Yeah. Yeah, it was still pretty tough. But I mean, we bricked too, Pokemart. We also bricked a Menno. Are you planning to also play the second Case of the Golden Idol DLC? Oh yeah, dude, I need to write that down. Someone mentioned to me there was a second Case of the Golden Idol DLC. That I didn't even know of. Like, I don't think they did any marketing for the game. Just kind of like low-key released it. Second DLC for Case of the Golden Idol. We could maybe do that like next, even, since we haven't done a more like a puzzle intellectual variety game in a while. I also want to play 9 Souls. I've already bought 9 Souls. I don't necessarily know if keeping the artifact was a throw, because like maybe he needed to mulligan something else. Maybe he needed to mulligan a special or something. Right? And then like possibly he had no bricks in hand and then double drew into the only special and the only artifact during his mulligans. Possible. The reach in round 2 was the big difference. Like I think we needed double last say. If we didn't have double last say, how could he kill the Rience? He didn't have that much damage on his leader. His leader was doing 1 damage. He barely got any like bounty that game. But if he had buffed his Ignatius, we would not have been able to get that big of a deploy Rience. And we would probably have to settle with like a 4 deploy Rience instead of a 13, and we would have lost too. He took the artifact from bank in round 2. It was a bad play. Maybe he needed a spender. That deck is very, very tight on spenders. I think it was a mistake for him to mulligan the he mulliganed the Witch Hunter Executioner. The one I put a Witch Hunter Executioner on top of his deck with coated weapons. He drew it with his Unicorn combo in round 1. And then he mulliganed that Witch Hunter Executioner in round 2. I could have leadered to get a 13. Oh yeah, there was a 10 on the board, right? That's true. Denny Blade. Playing Imposter. This is probably Renfree or Status. I guess. Going first. Okay.
I will need 3 agents on her at all times.
I decided not to thin with these before playing that. It's maybe a mistake if there's like an assassination. I don't think either, like the 2 decks I put him on, Renfree or Status, neither of them have assassinations, right? And I didn't want to draw into these bricks with these, and I have enough specials and tactics that I can play after I play the Blademakers that I really didn't want to like get stuck with the card that I can't play in hand.
Forward. Let the hunt begin.
This is more likely Statuses now than Renfree. I don't think Renfree plays Hunter. They can. Hold on, what do we do here? Do you think Sandor deserves a buff? I think maybe. Maybe to 9 provisions. I think the power buff is maybe too much because he'll end up at a 7 and it'll be really, really hard to remove. 6 is already pretty hard to remove. I think we just play this.
A shame. A fine vintage it would have made.
Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe I should have Toxicologist this. This is a nice abduction target for me if he's statuses, right?
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Okay, it's officially statuses. What do you guys want to do? We could Toxicologist this. We could play second Blightmaker, but it might kill this, and I would lose my Toxicologist target. Like, I don't really want to Toxicologist poisons. I don't really want to Toxicologist... Hey, Thought Fiend. I don't really want to Toxicologist, like... the engines, right? The engines aren't good for me. I think we're going to do this. I think he's passing soon. He's going to play one more card and then pass. We're doing well. We're climbing with NG today with Rience Abduction. I'm just having some chicken as usual. I think here we play this Magni
My boots
because I think it's gonna
got
pass,
plenty in them.
and I think the Boohurts are bad against this deck, right? The Boohurts aren't that good. We don't want to play. We don't want to play that many Boohurts. This gets the abduction setup ready too. So we want to bleed, 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 and go to short round 3 with what? Short round 3 with abduction into false Siri? We want a Leo in this round, preferably. We want Rience in round 3. Brick. Brick. I got a mulligan a tactic, though. Okay. Take it as usual, yeah. Do we take a risk and play Magni Division into Abduction? Well, 2 bricks. I think probably not. I think we probably open Blightmaker.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Open Blightmaker and then probably try to play this a Boohurt. Sadly, I didn't want to play this Boohurt. That's why I mulliganed it. But I have to play it now. Yeah, we need our hand to be as playable as possible because we want to have a really, really, really short round 3. Do we Heatwave the Ardfane? If we're gonna go to a short round 3, I don't think we need to Heatwave the Ardfane, right? Like we just Heatwave Ball instead. I really hope we draw into like a Leo. That would be nice. Coup, okay. Second coup.
What is it you want?
The good of the Empire, that is what matters.
Okay. Okay. This kind of fucked us. I have no play now. My only play is Heatwave. I have no play. I could Abduction the lock. That's still there. Good God.
Nilfgaard will conquer these lands, with our aid or without it.
I don't know. I'm hoping that we can push the ball out in this round, but it might not happen.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
We muzzle Emir. Do I ever, like... Do I ever buff the Emir first? Before I muzzle him? It's worth 4 more points. But then the Nilf Knight becomes this tall target for poisons. For Imposter. Yeah, I can lock the Siri on my side. Do I even want this Emir? Maybe I don't want this Emir.
Praise be to the great sun!
Oh god. This Emir's not really an engine. He doesn't have a coup anymore in this round. I'm not playing that many units either.
Nordling, is it?
Okay, do you guys want to muzzle the pikeman or muzzle the dame? I regret buffing this pikeman, by the way. Because now, yeah, I should have just coded weapons this, right? Now we gotta muzzle the dame? But we could draw into Leo. If we draw into Leo, then the Leo onto the dame is really good. We're playing so few units. We're playing so few units that, like, the Emir is not going to boost the Dame that much. This gives him more, like, this scales much better with extra Dames. It's really a guess of, do we think that he has another pikeman in his hand, or do we think that he has another Dame in his hand? And the chances are that he has another Dame in his hand, right? Because there's 2 sources of Dames. There's a second Dame and there's a ball that's also a Dame. There's not, like, a third pikeman in the deck.
I feel an edict coming on.
Nothing will stop us.
So Abduction next. Draw Leo, win the game. These are best kept for round 3, I think. Because they're no unit. And they don't give him extra engines on top of his deck. He still has a ball. We're up a decent amount of points right now, but this false series is about to go back. And this is Burst Abduction. Burst Abduction and... Wait, what the hell's in his deck? Oh, there's a lock, right? There's that aristocrat lock. Oh, snap!
My, the Van Moorlehems, they truly spoil us.
Okay, we're happy to see that. Do we pass here? This is a very good pass. Like, our false series is about to go over. We don't have to use the lock on the abduction. We don't have to. We could go abduction. We could go coded weapons this, and then next turn when this is 7, we could go abduction self-lock. It's still a 7-card round in round 3 is the scary part, but I think it might still be a pass here. He has another Dame, another Pikeman, but we've got the double coded weapons. He's got maybe a Usurper, a Rampali, a Joachim, and a Coup.
Feeling a bit peckish.
Do we really lose the card this turn? I don't think, not necessarily. Depends. If we played Magnet Division Abduction, we would have like, we would have a lot of tempo. We would have drawn into Rico though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is the hand, right? Okay, this is the hand. Nothing that we can steal from his graveyard. I think originally when Mage Assassin and Albric and these cards first came out with a top thing, I think it maybe used to do that. Whereas if you just randomly put it into your deck, it would count as move to the top. But I think that at some point they maybe changed it.
A problem best solved discreetly.
Oh, I'm still muted. I was saying, do we just play new unit here? Because I mean, that's not the thing that I want to kill. I want to kill Thirsty Dame. I want to kill Pikeman. I have 1, 2, 3. I guess I don't need to kill Thirsty Dame. We have Leo. I also need to play Rience kind of early. I need to play Rience kind of early because I might draw into the Rico. Oh, it's not that bad if I draw into the Rico. I have a 4 that I can get rid of.
Oh dear. Have I something in my teeth?
This one I actually don't want to answer. Because this is my Leo target, right? Or is it like Admiral Rumpali? Or I guess you guys Joachim. Joachim. I guess we do want to answer this. He's gonna Joachim out a Thirsty Dame. Those are on top of his deck right now. If he Joachims, then we can go Rience into Rico. That would be huge. And then he goes coup, and then we Leo. Oh yes. Oh.
Let's you and me have some fun.
Oh, the perfect plan. Play it range row so he doesn't get an extra point from Imposter. He can set something to 9 or 8 with this. It's a little bit weird. It's not a dead Leo. He's gonna coup this. He has a coup in his hand. He's gonna coup this into a seditious aristocrat.
The Emperor is dead. Long live the Emperor. When I finish with him, there'll be nothing left to bury.
I also have Toussaint Hospitality, so that's not going to be dead.
Few poachers dare venture into the Von Morloham's wood.
I'm going to play front row Lydia. He still has a coup. He still has a usurper, maybe, if he drew well. And then possibly a Rumpali, possibly a something else. But probably Rumpali, maybe Philippe. I've seen some lists cutting Philippe now. I was looking at Kerpiton and P-Fetch's lists from the Chinese tournament. Kerpiton plays Philippe. P-Fetch does not. They both play Usurper. Kerpiton plays a Seer. Already cut for a seer. Wait, no. Very late for Philippe, yeah.
Egg duty again? Oh, gods.
Still holding a coup. There's the Rumpali. So this is P-Fetch's version.
For inspection.
Dude, you know what would be amazing? Okay, I'm gonna call it. It's not RNG if I call it. Lydia into Imperial Diplomacy into a Purify. Not RNG if we call it. He has coup from round 2. Amnesty. I think it's Boohurt. And I think we Boohurt this. He has not played coup yet. Last card coup. Last card coup onto Joachim.
Barbarian troll. Down with tyranny. Yes, that's the right shout.
Whew. GG's. GG's, chat. Nice game. He drew everything. He drew all the stuff despite having still 8 cards left in his deck. Ball, Emir, Rumpali, Ardfane, Usurper, Coup, Joachim, Fergus, Roderick. Maybe he missed a Pikeman, I guess. He missed the second Pikeman. And yeah, that was it. Out of like all the 5P cards, I think he just missed a second Pikeman. Ooh, new peak! 2542 with Rience Abduction. Can we play some Shupe later? Yeah, sure. We're gonna play Shupe until, like, we could play this until we lose one, and then we can switch over to Shupe. Did you mean Shupe Nilfgaard? Or did you mean Shupe Skellige or something else? I wanted to play some Shupe Nilfgaard today. Shupe Ale? Okay, cool. You drew everything and you heatwaved his Ardfane. I don't think heatwaving the Ardfane was that bad. At some point, he's going to feel pressured enough in round 2 to play the ball. And, like, that pass was really good. So, like, we can beat the ball by passing on it, right? That's one way to beat the ball. And heatwaved the Ardfane. Ardfane gets him a lot of points. Every card he plays triggers the Ardfane, and then the Ardfane gives him either Spying, which is points for his Seditious Aristocrats and his Thirsty Dames, or it gives him Bleeding, which is points for his Thirsty Dames, as well as just actual points. And it's like, I wouldn't even, like, I think the Ardfane is kind of like a 2-point per turn engine in itself, and when it gives Spying, it allows his Emir to seize an extra unit, possibly. The Bleeds might also allow Emir to seize a unit that he wasn't able to previously seize. So, I would say it's probably at least a 2-point per turn engine artifact that carries over from round, that's like, there's a long round 2 still ahead of us, and then there was also a round 3 that it would have been resilient, right? So I don't actually think it was the worst play to heatwave the Ardfane. Ardfane is very strong in this deck. We answered 11 provision card with 10 provision, so it was okay? No. That is not how you look at it. That's an 11 provision card that he doesn't have to spend a turn playing. So yeah, that is not, you cannot compare that to a 10 provision card that we play from hand. We take a turn to play from hand. Like, he plays Emir into a second engine, and the Ardfane comes out, and we spend a turn to answer the Ardfane with our Heatwave. Net, what has happened? He's stuck 2 engines, and we've done nothing. right? Like, it's not... You can't say, oh, we answered an 11 provision card with our 10 provision card. We're fine. Because the biggest resource in Gwent is not provisions, it's card advantage. Like, it's points, but like, it's okay if you use 35 provisions in one turn if you weren't gonna be able to access all your provisions otherwise without all that thinning. Does that make sense? Like, if you spend 35 provisions out with like 3 or 4 cards in one turn, it's not necessarily bad if it gives you a lot of points and value and tempo. It basically, what it does, it squeezes 3 turns of value into 1 turn, and then you still have this. You have the same number of turns as your opponent, but you're able to squeeze 3 turns of value into 1 turn. Then you basically had 2 extra cards that you played in this round compared to your opponent, right? As long as you don't run out of provisions, but you know it's a caveat, but it's not inherently a bad thing to play that many provisions in 1 turn. Arachas Swarm. Blue coin again. Okay. Good. I don't want to get pred dived. But like, whatever we play, we're gonna get pred dived. I can't not play into pred dive. I mean, I could with Royal Decree into Blightmaker, but then I lose the Sandor. Alright, well, we're just gonna open Sandor. I think the Sandor, like, it probably dies anyways to, like, Parasite. So just pred dive me. Sandor has not been living in any of our games, but we've been winning most of them. I'm gonna see Parasite. It dies to Parasite.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Now we get pred dived. No, he would have pred dived us last turn, right? There was a meme where some list that played the entire deck in 1 turn. Yeah, like almost the entire deck. Okay, it's not Tatterwing. This is maybe Morntart Harpies? Okay, so what's our game plan now versus Morntart Harpies? They have a Royal Decree, right? Am I brave enough to Toxicologist a Riptide? Like, what's the worst that could happen? I Toxicologist the Riptide and he immediately Royal Decrees the Riptide. That's pretty bad. But I think we're just gonna do it.
Always use protective eyewear when handling toxins, they say.
Whatever. Let's just do it. I don't have any other plays. I could go Menno into Abduction into False Siri, but that's pretty committal. And if he uses the Royal Decree, like the Royal Decree is very, it's very high. It's got a lot of. It's a very high burden card.
The Empire will be victorious.
Oh, this might get squirreled. Oh, 11 power. Might get squirreled. This is kind of scary. Is Lock Stratagem more important than Sandor protection? Well, you protect Sandor with like Crystal Skull, he just gets tall punished anyways. Our deck I mean, it kind of has some stuff that played in the top punish with the boo hurts, but not that bad. Okay, so it's a different deck. It's not Harpies. It's like werewolf control with... It's kind of like the fruits deck, but with the Arachas swarm. What is this? What exactly is this? Is this Golden Necker? I'm leaning towards a heat wave. Could this be a Necrotome deck, though? I'm leaning towards a heat wave because of Megascope. And maybe Mamuna? Hope I'm not wrong about this. I could be. I don't... Anybody have an idea what this deck is? Arachas Swarm with what looks like a fruits control deck. He's going to be playing Hive Mind, right? If he's not Golden Necker. There hasn't been a Roach. There hasn't been a Best Boy. There hasn't been a Musicians. So like the Golden Necker idea is less likely, I think. Okay, Ozrel. Should I lock this drone? I would be up 7. He would need 8 to get ahead. 8 to get ahead is still fairly easy. I think we don't lock it yet. We can still lock like a Piggy or a an Ethereal. Wait, no, this deck wouldn't really play Ethereal. I don't know. Either way, I don't think he's passing. I think even if I get 7 ahead, I think he could probably do 8 points. He has Arachas Swarm Leader. It kind of feels like... Okay, so he's not Golden Necker. This is now final confirmation that he's not Golden Necker. And he's playing all the werewolf control cards. Except with a different leader. We're currently behind on even. Um... 13 plus 17, 30. You need 10 points.
I don't work for free.
I think we got to do this. This guy's probably playing Erendite. Yep, that's the sign of Erendite. But no Roach. Or he's bricked Roach. Oh! Forgot about this shit. He spent so much in this round. But do we pass? I need 12? It's hard to get 12 even with these 2 bad cards. Now I need 12. So if I leader muzzle, like that gets me out. But that probably gets me out, but like I won't have a leader for Falsiri, Abduction Falsiri anymore, and then he's gonna heatwave the Falsiri. Which I think is still fine. Or no, he's gonna Griffin the Falsiri, which is way worse, right? He's gonna Griffin the Falsiri. Or Cyclops the Falsiri.
What the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
I think we do this. We're willing to win 2 cards down. If necessary. I'm pretty low on specials. I have 2 special... Oh god, actually. Yeah, this special situation is pretty dire. We have 3 things that we need to tutor with specials / tactics, and we've got 2 tactics in the deck, and then we've got an abduction. And we've got this muzzle. Okay. Alright, we get 1 Erendite. I think we can pass now. Right? What if I played Toussaint Hospitality? If I played Toussaint Hospitality, I would get 10. No, wait, what is this card? This is not a 7. I would get 7, and then I would muzzle for 10. 17, I'd be at 25. And then I would still lose, so yeah. Even if this card is really good. Still have to pass. But we made good trades here. We traded a toxicologist and a coded weapons for Erendite something? Erendite Lacerate? Okay. This is fine. I suppose. Passes. Play Blightmaker.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Then we open Magni Division into Abduction into Falsiri. Into Buhurt. Into Leader. If we Leader, this goes really, really tall. Rience is nice. This is nice. This is maybe a brick. Should I mulligan this Magni Division? Dude, Rico's at 17. Yeah, this is probably Hive Mind. It's likely to be Hive Mind. Rico's at 17. Oh, I think we mulligan one of these. Do we keep this Rico? I could just open with a 17-point Rico. Wait, he kept his Falsiri. Oh, shit. God, he kept his Falsiri. I don't remember if I have another thing in his deck. Oh, there's a Lady of the Lake, but Lady of the Lake is really bad. If I play the Abduction to get the Lady of the Lake, I don't have an Echo card that Lady of the Lake can get.
Your wits. Always keep your wits.
Yeah, I know I have a Magni brick, but like... I'm hoping that Furcart will draw one of these 3 cards. Hoping. Like, it's a 60% chance to draw one of these. Maybe more if I play Rience first, right? I could go Blightmaker to thin this, Rience to thin one of these 2, and then Furcart into... I guess I would want to thin the Magni Division. Rience to thin the Magni Division. It's pretty bad, though. No, not a Pred Dive. Okay, it's Hive Mind. Okay, that's fine. Aww. He still has a Heat Wave. Like, this would be an... Okay. Hive Mind. Stalker is next. Stalker's gonna be 8 power? I'm thinking about playing the Rience now. The Rience now into the Magni division, kill the tribute? I don't hate that. Like, we need to Rience this Magni division. Okay. Rience is dead. But we get a... We get a... Oh, but I haven't thinned this mass. We haven't thinned the Mage Assassin. Okay. What do we think? Are we desperate enough to go fur card into muzzle before we thin the Mage Assassin? Is this 20% chance to brick, 60% chance to unbrick our Magni division instead of 25-75? Okay, let's do it. I mean, I could also... Maybe I'm supposed to take this card. But I think I take this card. Why don't we wait one more? We could wait one more. We could wait one more, but there's might be a chance that he boosts this. Because he could eat another drone with this, or spawn something else, and then, yeah. Or play like a special. Okay. Hold the charges. Hold the charges for some reason. Okay.
Go to hell, perverted hag!
Oh, nice! Nice, guys, that's a tactic! It's a tactic. And then we draw Lydia. Do we have anything for abduction before we play this coded weapons? That's a good coded weapons target too, but I might want to do this one. There's still so many turns. This is getting 3 more turns. This is going to be 6 more points. Right, yeah. But so this is worth 9? We kill this is worth 9? If we kill this is worth 10 if we leader it. You have Morntar deck? Lydia, that's a really... Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty good. That's actually... We're drawing the nuts here. We're drawing the nuts here after this situation. He has a 0-point card here. This is a 0. Oh, and we can take the Hideous Feast, or we can take the Lacerate. Lacerate's 8 points? Hideous Feast is more than 8 points. We take the Hideous Feast.
Tis merely an illusion, though granted, strong and skillfully imposed.
Oh, yeah, baby! We're winning! We're up 24 and he has a 0 at one of his cards. Oh, we're up 16. We're up 16. Okay, maybe we're not winning. 16? Morvad? We lose to Morvad? We don't lose to Morntart. Oh, he has Erendite. Oh, no. We lost by, like, literally 1. Oh, man. What a close game. I don't think this is the first time I've lost to this deck this season. I think I've lost to this deck before this season. I don't know if it was the same guy. But like this kind of Arachas Swarm. I might have even built it in my AQ Tempo control. I think I did build this after playing the last guy. after losing to it the last time. Might not be exactly the same, but there's Hive Mind, Oniro, Erendite, Regis, Heatwave, Riptide. Maybe there's no Roach. There's Lady of the Lake. There's this. There's this. There's this. There's maybe no Doragary. We didn't see any Incubus from our opponent. So what card? Oh, there's nope. Why is Notepad open? Because Notepad is on my screen. Need to, I guess, hide that. Was there any card that we saw from our opponent that we didn't, that's not in this list in this last game? We know that for a fact there was no Roach. I'm just curious on how he built this. Oh, Megascope, yeah. We saw a Megascope. We didn't see a Squirrel. We didn't see Riders. That's not a really big deal in terms of like Megascope. But Riders, I feel like Riders should be in the deck. You're playing Regis and Osrel. We take out the Roach. We didn't see a Doragary. We didn't see the Incubus. You're welcome, Richcan.
THX for the educational stream, as always.
Very welcome. Oh, there was an Eskel. Our opponent played an Eskel. So that's the slot instead of the Roach. And then we didn't see any Incubi. Maybe he doesn't play Wild Hunt Riders because maybe he doesn't want to like lose the Eskel on Elf. He played Lacerate, that's right. So then I guess at least one Incubus is gone. And it's gonna be something like this. We saw all of these cards. We didn't see like second Spontaneous Evolution. We didn't see Incubus. It was really like these cards that maybe could be flex, and then the rest are just 4P. So this version thins 1, 0, 1, 2. It thins really poorly. Thins 3. How did he drew pretty well. Yeah, he did draw very, very well. Despite the lack of thinning. I think I would probably play Roach, since we have so little thinning, and we're also Roach helps the Erendite. I think I would probably play like this. And Megascope, maybe we could play Megascope. I like Riders. Squirrel, I also like Squirrel. I think I would probably rather play Squirrel than Megascope. Because we have there's so many cards that we don't need to play in this deck because we thin so little that it's nice to have the tech card instead of just the value card. Oh, and Lacerate. What did I have in this deck instead of the Lacerate before? The Eskel was nice. It didn't. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice because he drew it. This deck thins so little. I do think the Roach is worth a decent amount. And you have Heatwave already. Yes, you maybe want the other answer. Oh, if you play Eskel, you can't play Doragary. He definitely doesn't play Doragary. So it would be something like this then. Right? No Roach, no Doragary. Lacerate. Escal. And then Incubus down to something. Incubus down to something. Incubus down to Megascope. Probably something like this. Yeah, I've lost to this deck a couple times. How does this deck tempo on red? How does this deck build Erendite on red? He just like straight up, you just straight up Escal something. You Riptide something, you Escal something, you just jam Regis. This deck, I do see a problem with this deck is that if you play Regis, but your opponent fights for the round and you have trouble winning the round one, how do you get the Regis into your graveyard so that you can Osril it? Or do you just allow your top 3 cards to be banished? Just draw all your cards and Regis doesn't banish anything. He Osrilled Riptide. He Osrilled Riptide in round 1. For 11 points. Regis is the thinning, yeah. I think if you've chosen Evolution over Feast at the end, you would have won. How much should we win by? I think you might be right. I think you might be right because it would... Oh no, well, you're not right. You're not right. We don't... Feast kills the worker and gets us 7 extra points. We do 3 damage and kill a 10. Right? So Feast was worth 10 plus 3. Feast was a 13-point card. You must be thinking that Evolution would give us 3 pings on our Stalker. But Evolution does not give 3 pings on the Stalker. It gives us 1 ping on the Stalker. We were not playing Arachas Swarm Leader, so we don't get the organic passive. And they all spawn at the same time, so we only get 1 ping from that. The 3 drones spawn at the same time, we get 1 ping from that. We have no leader passive to get us an extra 4th drone, so that doesn't give us a 2nd ping. And then we don't have anything else that spawns insectoids. We would have only gotten 1 ping from that. And so it would have played for... It would have played for 8 instead of 13, I think. If it somehow could play for, you know, if it somehow could play for more points than the Feast while also give us 3 damage, then yes, it might have won this game. Okay. So I guess we should play some Shupe Ale now, since Shupe Ale was requested. We said we would play Shupe Ale once we lose a game. Do it. Let me see. I exit out. Game. Don't crash on me. In before crashes and then loses MMR. I wanted to check what version we have of Shupe Ale right now. We have a Leo Bonhart version with Nilf Knight Crossbowman. Okay. And I think this deck you need to play, or you can play 2 4-provision cards in a game. If you play all of your 5P cards, you play 2 4-provision cards on top of it, and Calvite and all that other stuff. And our game plan is going to be the usual with this deck. Most of the time, we're going to lose round 1 pass round 1 after 3 cards, and try not to lose uneven when we're on blue. And then set up our artifact carryover in long round 2 or short round 2 and go long round 3. I'll be right back. Quick bathroom break.
I forgive you. This time.
Okay. This is probably gonna be GN Ulula. We're going first. Okay. Golden Necker Ulula Summoning Circle is what I'm assuming that this deck is. So, what is our game plan against that? He also has a lot of carryover. They also have like Siri Nova and Summoning Circle. Leo Bonhart kills Nova. Heatwave kills Summoning Circle. They have Bear Witchers, they have Great Swords.
Notice! All rogues,
I think our play is this, and then Nilf Knight, and then Streza Spala into Heatwave, and then Calvite pass. Squirrel, do we need Squirrel? Not really. Squirrel could be used on, like, the Sigrifa's right target. But I don't really even care if he reses. Best Boy came out right away. Damn it.
What you looking at?
I was wondering if would an NR engine spam deck with Ale be good? It gets to stick a bunch of engines, maybe with Shieldwall Leader for even more. I think it could be.
I shall not repeat.
I think there was at one point an Ale deck with an NR engine spam. I don't think it would be Shieldwall though. I think it might be something like Stockpile. If you're playing against this deck, is Heatwaving the Ale a good move? Yes. It generally is. Okay, we're behind. We're losing on even at the moment. I think we just pass. I think we just pass. They have no verification, right? I think we should mulligan until we get one of these two cards. We don't want Squirrel. And don't think I want this card, or maybe I could keep this card actually. Get rid of that. Oh crap. I missed both of these. That's kind of bad. What should we do here? Should we Shupe here? 2 greatswords in his graveyard. I don't love the Shupe idea. I could play Ale and wait. You can't answer Ale. Doesn't have Heatwave, doesn't have... should not have verification, but it's possible. I think you could change this deck a little bit, this GN Ulula deck a little bit to play verification.
Freya is patient, but she brooks no insult.
I think we go for the Shupe. 13 kills both of them. Probably worth it. Because they're both engines. How's the game since the devs left? It's better than ever, I think. In terms of like balance, it's better than ever. It is a little bit of a downer that there's not like new archetypes and reworks being added to the game. But it still feels fairly fresh. I still really enjoy playing and look forward to playing like every day. Illusions can get a ton of value from the Greatsword. Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking, like, I wanted to have access to both of these because both of these are carryover. But I think I gotta save the thing for the Heatwave. Save the War Council for the Heatwave in case he plays Summoning Circle. And I don't have a way to act. I don't have a way to actually answer Summoning Circle.
We conquered Gesso. These Nordlings.
How does this deck do damage? Chironex? Unicorn? Giga Scorpion Decoction? I'm not willing to use a bunch of leaders for this, I think, because leaders are carryover, and we lost on even. He's going to try to go to a really short round with, like, Siri Nova, Summoning Circle, and Golden Necker. Siri Nova, Summoning Circle, carryover, and Golden Necker. Tasty Garlic Bread with the Prime Gaming sub for the first time. Thank you, Tasty Garlic Bread. What are your favorite cards design-wise and art-wise? Oh, good question. Give me a second. Give me a second, and then I'll get back to you on that. Maybe we should just do this. Is that bad? Maybe it's bad. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, it's super nice.
Two licks or four, I never miss, even at full gallop.
Not pikemen? No, not pikemen, because both pikemen and crossbowmen need to manually click in order to get value. This is got a much better floor. And we have, like, a lot of soldiers in our hand anyways.
Let's dance.
I'm not super sad if he passes right now and I don't get to play the Truffle, because Truffle with Illusionist is really good in round 3.
Not your lucky day. Double the kind.
Leo's so goated? Yeah. You guys want to use a leader charge here? It gets me 2 extra points right now if I use one now. I just don't know what I'm scared of. I'm not scared of anything. I'm up 10 points. I'm not really scared of anything. The only thing I would be scared of is if he Golden Neckers. In terms of tempo. Yeah. Is there anything to lock? There's an Ulula. There's like another Greatsword. But the Greatsword's gonna grow with the Reckless Flurry right away. We have a lock here for Ulula. Why not play the council? Because I'm waiting for the possibility of summoning circle. If he plays summoning circle, I want to go council into heatwave.
Need a hand? Just chop one off.
Okay, so now I think we go council, but I'm not sure if we go council for truffle or council for heatwave. You want to go truffle? Okay. Alright. It is the safe thing to do, I think.
I propose we present them two scabbardless swords.
It does seem like the safe thing to do.
Reality is that which, though we believe it no more, does not go away.
Okay.
All that dancing around. It's not for me. All is an illusion.
Okay. We were able to greed the leader charges and keep our card. We greeted our leader charges. We kept all of the carryover from the artifacts. He doesn't have Summoning Circle. He doesn't have Siri Nova. We should win this. We should win this. Massive carryover. He has last say, though. He does have last say. We are drawing Remedy and Marine. Marine's not great. Remedy's okay onto a greatsword. Crossbowman is not that great. But is it better than Diplomacy? Diplomacy is not that great. Crossbowman is probably better than Diplomacy. Do I just keep this? Maybe I just keep this. I don't have that many units.
Rig the sails.
Remedy should be on top. Okay, what can he do? He has Golden Necker, he has 4 damage from leader. There's no tall punish. Unicorn Kyrenex does 6 damage. This doesn't die, right? This will not die. We only got 1 point from this. So one of the cards that we mulliganed, like either Diplomacy or the other card, went on top. He has no Bear Witchers left, I don't think. Nice. What happened there? Why did he just forfeit? After selecting something. Weird. Oh, his Summoning Circle. He probably was trying to play Summoning Circle. And maybe there was no Summoning Circle target, or very bad Summoning Circle target, like a Brockvar Warrior. GG's. Remedy Greatsword is good graveyard hate? It is. But if I had mulliganed the Remedy, or if I had mulliganed a card to get the Remedy, which one would I mulligan? Would I mulligan Crossbowman or the other thing, the Imperial Marine? Imperial Marine is like 10 points or 11 points. If I know what's on top of my deck. And if I mulligan, I don't know what's on top of my deck at all. If I don't mulligan, I have a fairly good idea that Remedy is on top of my deck. Because it's the only 5p card left in my deck, right? If I mulligan the Imperial Marine, then I keep like a 7-point-ish Crossbowman because I have no soldiers that would work with it. I guess maybe it's a little bit better than 7. It would proc the Greatsword. We would res a Greatsword. Have to buff it up a little bit. and then maybe proc it a little bit with our crossbowmen. Maybe once with our Redea lock. Did I think of my favorite cards? Oh yeah. Oh shoot, I found another one. My favorite cards for art we mentioned earlier this stream was Villain Trentonmirth, Triss Telekinesis, and Rience also is really cool. Is up there for me. Vilgefortz is up there for me. Both of them, both regular Vilgefortz and Vilgefortz Renegade are both really cool. Red coin versus Elves. Okay. Lock is pretty bad versus Elves, right? Lock doesn't do anything, but Ointment is like pretty bad too. You like Tletho and Shiru? Yeah, those are good.
As you command, Daisy.
So do we... Do we lock this? I mean, the lock is pretty useless. If we lock this, we might be giving us 6 points, 3 to 6 points. If he plays Heist, then we kind of waste it. I think maybe what we do is we play... What if we played Light Cavalry? I almost want to play Light Cavalry, and then he plays Heist, and then we play Tourney Joust.
We conquered Gesso. These Nordling scum are no better.
And then we can Heat Wave his Angus. We gotta save an answer for Angus, which is Heat Wave.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Not bad. That is pretty bad for us. Can I get one more damage? I guess we could go like... We go Tourney Joust and then Redea? I hope Enji's playing Ale, because Ale is kind of busted. I'm just doing this preemptively in case he's going to play the Heist. Because he does play Cursed Scroll, right? It's probably just like classic Elves, but it could be also Traps. I don't know if, like, this matchup, I don't know if I can actually go to a long round 3 versus them. There's the Heist. Like, they have so much carryover in a long round 3. I think we need to deny the carryover.
Round up the prisoners.
So I'm venturing, I'm deviating from the default game plan of passing after 3 cards. COC on a... Okay. Okay. That's great for us. Should I play this first? I've played how many 4P cards? 1? I guess we should play this first. He's not gonna pass here, right? We're ahead on even. If he passes here, we're ahead on even. That's also fine. Probably fine. Even though we haven't played the Calvi. I need to shuffle this War Council back in my deck before I play the Calvi so that I can get it back on top in the right order. Verification? So is this guy Traps? Or what?
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
Is your guys' Traps radar going off? Verification actually really good that he used it now and he doesn't have it for like the Ale of the Ancestors.
For the Daisy of the Valley!
Double leader? getting desperate. Yavin. Okay, so it's not traps. Yavin is not played in traps. And so now... Now I need 14 to get ahead. And I don't have that. Well, I mean, I kind of do. I could go 1 leader charge plus these 2. I want to do that. This is like too... There's too many bad... Like, I gotta still play... There's still, what, 10 more turns in this game? I gotta play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... There's like only 7 good cards in my deck. 8. This is not a good card. So maybe we should play more. Well, this card is okay. Does Leo get value in this matchup? Oh. Yeah, he doesn't really get that much value in this matchup, does he?
I fail when Herieth den Verde.
Blue Mountains!
17 I need. 2 leader charges.
My blade.
I think it's worth it, because Leo's also bad, right? Leo's also bad. Okay, I mean, let's see how this works out. It's a weird game. Definitely a weird game. I want to get Truffle. I want to make sure we get Truffle. Are we guaranteed Truffle at this point? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, we are guaranteed Truffle. Okay. Let's keep this. We haven't played Rune Mage yet. This deck cannot fit a Heat Wave. He's playing Curse of Corruption, Barification, Yavin, and Ciaran. There's no way he's playing a Heat Wave. We're gonna open this. No unit. We might even take a Shupe Mage if he does something crazy. And if he plays, like, there's a chance this deck plays, what is that card called? Is it Oxenfurt Scholar? The neutral card that, like... We want to pass? Is this ever a pass? We just got an Ale of the Ancestors for free. He still has 4 Waylay Simless. He still has Verno. Maybe Reordain. I think we could pass here. I don't know. I think we could try to pass here. I'm not sure. This could be a mistake. This could be the big game deciding factor right here. I don't know. I kind of feel bad about this pass for some reason. We don't keep this Leo. And what do we want? We want this card? Or this card? Probably this card, Crossbowman. We are playing soldiers from here. Okay. And then we have War Council that gets us Remedy or Marine. Or maybe one of these two again if they're near the top. I haven't played Rune Mage. This could be a Leo target. This is gonna go to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoot. Would have rather had a Leo, right? I think we just Shupe here. A sad miss. A swing and a miss.
Above sabotage, you'll find yourself below ground.
How many waylays does he have? 4? 5? If he plays Simless right now, he has 5 waylays. That's 15 damage. I think we just do this. Can we just do this?
Only one with no sense would trust the word of a one.
Accursed racists! If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
Chad, I think we're losing. Chad, I think we're losing. This does not look good.
Reality is that which, though you believe it no more, does not go away.
Okay, he didn't kill us. That's good. Verno is still something that could be happening, right? Verno's definitely still a possibility. Big Verno. And then Isengrim, if he drew really well for an elf deck. He's played second Oniro already. Okay, nice. Happy to see that. I have to go War Council now. What's the best runes for Wide Punish? Monsters, I guess? Leo is not enough. Remedy. Remedy is kind of garbage. I think this is the best card. We can still win, yes, we can still win.
Praise be to the great sun!
$18 damage. I think we don't do anything. I think I don't do anything here. Oh. Okay, he drew very badly. We win. Anybody remember what's on top of our deck? I think it was Leo.
Can you smell it? Victory is on the wind.
Was it Leo? Okay, thank God. Holy crap! That was actually so close. All right, he missed 2 big golds. He missed Isengrim, and he missed what's her face, Vernociel. And I don't know. I guess he doesn't play Reordain because he plays Oniromancy. He can't fit that. I don't even know if he can fit Isengrim. to be honest. But Vernacio should be in the deck. I feel like he should have Onero'd for Vernacio instead of Scenario. Verno is more points than Scenario there, right? Scenario also could have gotten Shuped. 24, 25, 48. That pass round 2 almost cost us the game, yeah. I think we probably would have been better off winning most of the time or more often if we just played everything in round 2. We played Battle or War Council into Truffle and then second Illusionist. And if we force out the Simulus in round, if we force out the Simulus in round 2, then it's still fine. We still, like, it'll be fine because there will be no value left after the Simulus is used in round 2. Is this the guy that we lost to? Playing the Tempo AQ deck? It is. It is that guy. Okay. Same guy. We're red coin this time. I'm gonna keep the squirrel for Oniro and stuff. He didn't really have any engines, right? Only Hive Mind was like his only engine stuff. Oh, we could also squirrel Hive Mind. There's actually a lot to squirrel. I'm gonna Ale the Ancestors. I'm gonna put Ale the Ancestors back with Strays. Big revenge time. Shoop revenge time. Yeah. I didn't export the deck. Unfortunately. I did not export the deck that that we built. But he plays a Lacerate. Well, remind me that he plays a Lacerate because I feel like I'm gonna forget that. This might get Hideous Feast, but whatever. He does play Megascope, but I don't think it's really worth it to Heatwave this. What do we want to Heatwave? We want to Heatwave Regis, right? Yeah, we want to Heatwave Regis.
I forgive you. This time.
I have a lot of bad cards in my hand. Actually, I guess these two are not that bad. These two are fine. Do you guys think we should play a Rune Mage before we pass so that we can threaten the Shupe when he plays in round 2? Well, I mean, we should have done it last turn because I want to have 3 turns in round 2. I don't think it matters that much because he could open Hive Mind and that would not be playing into, like, is he really gonna open the freaking Regis? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I almost never play 4 cards. I agree. And if I play here, let's say I play the Rune Mage, he's at 39. He's at 40. Rune Mage might only get me like 8 points, 9 points. I would need another 10, and that's not very doable in 1 card. It would be actually kind of weird. I don't think he would pass though. This deck should play like every single. You can't pass without playing the Regis. I think we're getting rid of Tourney Joust. We're holding this. We're using War Council to get us Truffle. He plays Heatwave, right? There's the Hive Mind. That's our Squirrel. And then we go Ale. And then we go... War Council Truffle? Or maybe we lock this? What would you say is the average points of Rune Mage? 10? 9, 10? Like 9.5? Oh, this is a mistake. I should have used Redea. What if he passes now? I would need 8 points if he passes. I guess we would just play Ale and triple leader. Probably worth it. Okay, he's not passing. Of course he's not. Do I need to save Heatwave for anything other than this? Like, that's the Heatwave on this is good because of Regis. Not Regis, because of Osral. But I could, like, Osral is gonna be my Leo target anyways. I could Leo this. I could Leo this, and if he doesn't have Osral this round, he would lose 3 of his top cards of his deck. Do Ale for now. Oh, yeah, we should do Ale for now. We should do Ale for now. That's good. That's a good point. I still need 22 to catch up. Now I think we play Truffle. I need 34 to catch up. In 2, I get 3 from this 31. Truffle is 5. Truffle is 5. So 26. Illusionist is 13. So another 13. It's a lot. It is a lot. We've got Remedy and Crossbowman coming.
Reality is that which, though you leave it no more, does not go away.
I'm trying to remember if he can do 4 damage. I was thinking if I need to leader this Illusionist. Are we going to Heatwave Osral without Last Say? We don't need to Heatwave Osral without Last Say. If he loses, he's going to lose this round, right? We have to win this round. He's going to lose this round, and then the Regis is going to banish himself.
Sure.
Holy. Okay, I mean, that's fine. It's kind of like the same thing of just escaling the 9 afterwards. I think that's okay. Now we can even choose not to play this. Yeah, I think it's Rune Mage now. I need 37 points. I need 37 points, man. Don't know if I should play it back over there. I don't have Tactic. Guess it's this. $23 points. 23 points. It's a Leo. Or... Don't play into Lacerate? Oh. I forgot. Oh. Well then. Okay then. That's fine. This played for 9 points now. Mimon, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much, Mimon. We had a good stream. $31 we need. 31. This is 23. Good game, Denny. So we only really need like a 5. I don't need that many points here, but I don't think he's passing yet. I'm gonna greed. I'm gonna greed super hard. And do this. And play an illusionist. I need 26 here. 26 here is Leo plus Ale is 26. And then he loses the top, he banishes the top 3 cards of his deck. And then, oh, okay. And then yeah, he'll have Last Say Eskel, or sorry, Last Say Osrel. He'll have Last Say Osrel, but his Osrel will be an 11 only. You don't think Shupe Ale is that strong this season? I'm 2550. Hey, thanks, Mimon. It's not as strong as before, for sure. It's taken a couple of nerfs, but it's still really good. I'm not playing Sergeant. Calvite nerf is... It's still good at 11 provisions, right? Okay. He's got Erendite, he's got Heatwave, he's got Osrel. What else do we know? Maybe an Incubus? Remedy. So our card, it should be light cavalry on top. I think, yeah, Remedy is 8. I think it's light cavalry on top. What do we say he has? Heatwave. Osrel. Oh, wait, what the hell? This doesn't ban... Oh. Whoops. Whoops. I did not understand how that card works.
Man on his post sleeps on an empty stomach.
I tried to warn. That's just not how it works. It doesn't banish itself from the graveyard. It only banishes itself from the hand or deck. When it's on the battlefield or in the graveyard and you lose a round, it banishes the top 3 cards from your deck. Ale or Bacala? Ale. Ale for sure. No question. He's gonna go Erendite this. Okay. Fingers crossed it banished Osrel, yeah. Cube transform at the end, it's a consideration for sure. Definitely a consideration. Can he deal 5 damage? He has a Parasite, right? Let's do this first. We don't need the lock. Shupe 13? Shupe 13. It only does 11 damage. We're only playing a 15-point Shupe. It's not that good. It's not really that good. I don't like it. Did he use Heatwave? He did not use Heatwave.
The mysteries of this world, boundless they are.
I think we don't click. Tempo doesn't really matter anymore. His Erendite is gone. Does play an Incubus.
Share the love.
So actually, Remedy would have been even more. Because he would have to Remedy a Griffin. Oh no, he could get a lock. Okay, let's see.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
Do I click this now? Worse against Lacerate, right? Like this. He's probably got Osrel Heatwave. Ozrael Heatwave, if they weren't banished. And then what else did we put him on? Second Incubus, okay. Parasite, yeah, Parasite maybe. Parasite, Lacerate. Ozrael, Heatwave, Parasite, Lacerate.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Deal 4, 3 deal 3. 10 deal 4, 3 deal 3. 10 deal 4 is probably safe. 3 deal 3 is awkward. If we miss. I should use this now before he lacerates us. I should have used this on this. No Shupe transform. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's kind of trolly.
Bards across the Empire will sing of this day.
Where do I put this card? Oh, nice. We win. I think we put it in the middle, and then I was gonna double leader. I was gonna, like, double leader the Redea and the Knight twice. And so have armor on all my soldiers of 2 armor or more to tank the Lacerate. And his hand is Heatwave, and his other card is probably Lacerate. With the way with the logic of playing the Ozrael early. Sweet revenge!